for granted. I just watched the video, Time for School, and it definitely puts things into perspective. First of all, it starts with a girl, I can't remember her name, from Afghanistan, and she talks about how bad she wants to go to school and how she studies on her free time and how she just loves everything. I don't know, we don't quite know like what happens to the girl, but because of her desire to learn is because she'll go far. Makes me feel spoiled because any second I can get to not study, I definitely don't, and I just feel really bad for those people that don't have the opportunity to do that. Her mom was illiterate, and I have never met anyone that can't read or write, and I just am really naive to what's around me in the world. The second story was a little boy in Brazil, and he was doing really well when he skipped some grades. No, thanks though! Anyway, sorry. But the main reason that his dilemma was because of the gangs, which I didn't realize drugs and the gangs were so huge in Brazil, but I think he lived mainly in the slums. What I found was interesting was in the movie they were giving presents to them for Christmas with Santa, and it was put on by the drug gangs, which I'm glad that they still try to help other people. I don't know, I just can't imagine living in a place where I felt very in danger. To be a mom and have my kids in a war zone, I think it would be really scary. The third one was a little girl in India, and she had to go to night school because she was working during the day. She made it to 2nd grade, but they ended up shutting down the night school, so she probably won't go back to school. But the main goal for Indian girls is to make a good match for the wedding, and her goal now is to get her silver wedding anklet, which there's so much more to life than just getting married. I don't know. I feel like you need to be independent also, and I'm grateful for that culture in our culture. Okay, the last one was in Japan, was a little boy in Japan, and he had a total opposite experience where they pushed him to learn, and he was super busy and super smart, and he had a lot going for him. But yeah, I'm really glad that the UN has made those goals to give all the kids the opportunity to have education by 2015. I never realized it was such a huge deal. I don't know. I found it interesting that they were paying, I think in Brazil, they were paying their families, so that their kids would go to school, which I guess is one way to get them to go. But really, it makes sense that they're pushing education so much, because if you have a society that has education versus not, I feel like your country will grow a lot more. It just puts it into perspective for me that I'm at school and I complain a lot, and really I have nothing to complain about. I'm so lucky to be in college, and it would be a miracle for this to happen if I was any other country. Just makes me wonder what my purpose here is in America, because I have so much more opportunity. I wonder what I can do with what I've been given, because I would not have these opportunities if I lived somewhere else. So I just am so thankful for where I'm at, and I hope that I can be more aware of other situations and that I won't take as many things for granted, and I hope that hopefully I can volunteer and do something. I just feel like I need to pay it forward for being so blessed. Well, that's it. Thanks.